All right. Um, can everybody see the presentation? I'm sorry. It's not.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, looks
Sorry
great.
about that. All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Allison Cohens, and I'm here with my teammates.
Hello, I'm Alex Mosqueda.
My name is Alan Reyes.
Hello, I'm Yahaira Flores.
And we're going to be presenting to you education services. So to jump right into an agenda here, we're going to talk about the value proposition as well as our education services offerings and how we're going to deliver those to you, and a brief client story to tie it all together. So moving right into value proposition. Our portfolio of education services offerings is as diverse as our product portfolio. Think about the thousands of products we offer, from storage to servers to networking. We have training and proven professional certification aligned to most of our products, and we provide training to our internal staff as well as our customers just like you. We have a reputation of providing top-notch training and certification that are recognized throughout the industry, as Dell Technologies Education Services has won 38 industry awards in 2020 alone. So when we talk about how to accelerate the adoption of new and emerging technologies, think about how our customers can maximize their investment. Education and training enables their workforce to become more productive and reduce time to market of their own products. The other part of the equation is execution and sustaining that knowledge. Our strategy is to establish a long-term relationship with our customers and develop their team skills to keep pace with new technology and retaining their top-level talent. So moving on to the statistics slide. In addition to the statistic, another one I want to point out to you is studies show that the cost of replacing an employee can reach as high as 60% of that employee's annual salary, compared to the average spending of $2,500 per year for training existing employees. That is incredible. Think about how much costs would drop if more employers would invest in their own employees. So with that, let's talk a little bit more about our education services offerings with our expert, Alan.
Thank you, Allison. And before we dive any deeper, I do have a quick question. So Ron, can you explain to me what digital transformation means to you and your company?
Well, what it means to me and my company is really just being able to keep up with the market trends, right? Definitely don't want a situation like, Blockbuster and Netflix, right? Where, one just did not evolve and keep up with the times and one did, and now one doesn't exist, right? So really just knowing, what trends are coming up, trained on those, and make sure we could implement those flawlessly and, stay competitive.
Yeah, and we definitely agree. And I think that the reason that Blockbuster and a lot of other companies struggle to make that transformation in the first place is because it isn't a single layered process. There's a lot of moving parts that go in when it comes to digital transformation. And this is why we've outlined our educational service offerings in the form of 4 pillars that fit within digital transformation. The first of which is IT transformation. And this has really everything to do with cloud technology, multi-cloud, and data centers, and a lot of the other enterprise equipment that we sell to our customers. We want to make sure that your IT staff and that everyone else who's involved with operating these hardwares and these servers is equipped to be able to handle them and to optimize them and apply them efficiently within your business. So we do have certifications and training involved with a lot of different technologies that we can definitely follow up with in the future. But we also understand that your workforce is just as important when it comes to your transformation. So we also do provide certifications and offerings when it comes to your workforce transformation, making sure that everyone is able to handle this equipment and the new digital environment appropriately. We want to make sure that your end users are adapting and that they are able to communicate and collaborate effectively. With that, I'm going to pass it off to Yahaira to give you guys an overview of how our workforce transformation has helped other organizations in the past.
Thank you, Alan. I would like to highlight one of our clients. The Football Association of Ireland relied on us to help first quick and become more efficient using Office 365 tools after a ransomware attack. We helped them by restoring email communications and file access in 4 hours and moved their entire workforce to Office 365 in 2 days. This straightened their security, empowered remote workforce with modern cloud-based collaboration, and helped them accelerate proficiently. Now, Alexander is going to touch on security transformation.
Thank you, Yahaira. Now, as we all know, COVID-19 has pushed the adoption of digital technologies by several years. And the number one concern with this is cybersecurity. We've all heard of the recent cyber attacks, the Colonial Pipeline, and just 2 weeks ago, the Kaseya ransomware attack. So how do you prepare for this ongoing risk? With our education services revolving around your security transformation, we focus on providing you the tools and resources to protect your IT environment and ensure that your data is both safe and backed up. We offer courses such as infrastructure security, cyber recovery solutions, and the cloud to familiarize your team with security features and concepts, allowing you to prevent and prepare for possible data breaches and save you the possibility of having to pay a ransom for data. Now, in this tech era, data drives your innovation. Did you know that by 2025, artificial intelligence will have automated 50% of all data science activities? From artificial intelligence to data analytics, our services address any skill gaps that may exist among your IT team, giving you a competitive edge. Now, we offer training on data engineering, lifecycle management, and machine learning that focuses on modernizing your applications to improve your overall efficiency and transition to this digital era. So let's dive into the delivery of our course offerings. Training credits are included for you to redeem in your Pro Deploy purchase, but you're also given the choice to purchase additional credits, individual courses, and subscription-based packages. And once purchased, you choose between instructor-led sessions, self-paced learning videos, and on-demand labs. Now, we also offer community learning paths, which are sort of online interactive webinars and resources within an online community that you have access to. Whether it be the cloud, Office 365, or hyper and converged infrastructure courses, you take those classes and courses that are tailored to your business needs. Yahaira will now go over how we exactly identify those gaps in your skills.
Thank you, Alexander. For customers who want to invest in a comprehensive approach to learning, we will assess their needs using our Knowledge and Skill Assessment, also known as KSA. Our experts will build a thought-out plan to fit your current and anticipated needs. Many of our past customers appreciate the depth of the assessment and the detailed training plans resulting from it. On the bottom right corner of the slide, you can view a rough detailed training example listing the offering's name, prioritization, and delivery mode. Now let's take a look at a customer service within the financial sector in the United States. They wanted to customize their trainings to the individual so their employees are learning the skills they need to improve their job performance and for themselves. Prior to taking the assessment, training selections were more self-driven and most of the selections were not relevant to the work tasks. But after joining Dell, we tailored their trainings to their needs, resulting in a high return on investment because they were able to spend their budget more efficiently on specific courses. This brings us to our conclusion. Thank you so much for considering.
And that is 8 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Almost right on time.
No, I think that was really good. Great. That was really on time.
At least we got to our thank you.
Exactly.
At least we made it that far.
Okay, I will read the broken deal. We are Limelight Consulting. We're a smaller business in San Antonio, Texas. We have Power Store and it is already deployed. We do not understand anything about how to use this technology and have wasted so much time trying to figure it out. We have not called tech support. We are just coming straight to you.
Well, thank you so much for going over your business needs. We would love to get to know more about your business and how you. Where do you see some room for improvement in your support team?
Well, we don't have any knowledge. I mean, we don't know how to deploy this. We bought it because we need it. We need somebody to get here and get it up for us like as soon as possible.
So if you don't mind me asking, I know that you said that you already deployed PowerStore, but I was wondering what level of deployment, if any, as far as service did you get from Dell Technologies?
I mean, they put it up for us. I mean, we have it deployed, but like I said, we don't know how to use this thing. I'm thinking about sending it back. I mean, my boss is breathing down my neck, and we just need the support.
Yeah. So, I do want to say that if you did purchase any of the deployment services from us, specifically Pro Deploy Plus, there are training credits that come with that offering that you can definitely use post deployment, and those will definitely help you to get a little bit more knowledge about some of the equipment that we are offering. But we do offer a lot of other educational services as well. So I'll let my team talk a little bit more about those.
Right. Limelight, I completely understand about not understanding the technology to its fullest potential because I experience this on a daily basis. So I would also like to clarify with you that you'd be looking for some kind of services that are going to help teach your employees and your IT staff how to maximize your investment with PowerStore. Would that be correct?
Yes, yes,
Okay. Awesome.
Another question that, trying to figure out what we can recommend for you is what does your IT team look like? What's the size and the scope that they're looking for?
I mean,
sort of like their skills and how many people are you working with this deployment?
I mean, our overall staff, I mean, it's 3 of us in IT, but we support, our entire team, our building has like 250 people, and we have to, they're calling us every 5 minutes for everything. So we just need we really, we wasted a lot of time trying to figure this out. I know if I call support, they're going to ask me 1,000,001 questions. So, the training, some type of training would be good, but I don't even know if I have time for that.
So one thing I know you just mentioned that you do have people calling in very often to talk about IT complaints while you're also trying to figure out all of the new hardware that you just received. On top of, I do want to say that we do offer educational services, everything as far as like IT infrastructure as well as workforce transformation. Those are a lot of things that we can cover. But we do also offer managed services. So something as simple as a help desk is something that we can definitely offer to you as a service that we will provide. I'm not sure if the rest of my team wants to talk a little bit more about the educational services and how those are delivered.
Right. Alan, I think that's a great observation there. I think with the almost lack of understanding of how PowerStore can function, I think an IT education service course could work perfectly for you. And as he also mentioned earlier, if you do have the Pro Deploy Plus package, you also have the training credits to help pay for that education service. So you can really get the most, cost efficient and bang for your buck, if you will. So if anyone else on my team wants to chime in there, I would love some more feedback.
Yeah, I would also really recommend that your company take our KSA or knowledge skills assessment to sort of figure out which regions you need to work in to support your overall systems and where you lack those skills to sort of fill in those holes and really just improve your overall efficiency and, to familiarize your team to prepare for any future projects and, just familiarize them with your new technology.
That's a great point, Alex. I really agree.
I agree as well.
Cool. So I would actually love to set up a call with you guys later next week. If you want to send me your availability, I can put together some information for you guys so you can learn a little bit more about our education services as well as kind of gauge where you're at. And then we can work on setting up some specific classes for you.
Next week won't work because we need this deployed like yesterday. So unless you guys can get me a quote today and get everything over to me, so I can at least make a decision by tomorrow, because my boss is breathing down my neck.
Right. I completely understand that. So we can actually, after this call, my sales team, we can all gather together and get some information to you right away, actually.
Okay. That sounds a lot better. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Of course.